Who is the best ninja? Now, I've used that title to drag you into this video. I don't actually mean who is the best ninja. What I mean to say is who recorded ninjutsu the best. Who is the best ninja? We cannot answer simply because that was in the Sengoku period and we have no records, blah, blah, blah. So every record we have about ninjutsu was people writing about warfare ninjutsu or, you know, the ninjutsu they had left in their families. But what I've come to is obviously my team, the Historical Ninja Research Team. We've published the Bansen Shukai, which was written by Fujibayashi in, he was in Iga, all right, and he wrote this in 1676. And then you get Chikamatsu Shigenori, and he wrote the Iga and Koga Ninja Skills, and he wrote that in 1719, and a bit more later on he did at the end of his life. And he wrote that in much further north in Nagoya, which is in the castle up there. And he dealt with Iga and Koga Ninja, and this guy here dealt with Iga and Koga stuff from that time. So they're about 50 years apart, and they are from totally separate areas of Japan. This guy is in Iga, this guy is miles and miles and miles away, and he's studying under people whose families used to come from Iga. So the two never meet. The two are not, we don't ever record them getting together. They're 50 years apart, blah, blah, blah. In fact, probably by the time Fujibayashi is dead, this guy's just been born, or there's a small crossover. So that they never actually meet. But both of them have the same idea. Fujibayashi says ninjutsu is just collapsing. Like, he was writing this in 76. This is about 70 years pretty much after, you know, some of the wars carried on after 1600. But generally he's like, ninjutsu is just failing, it's not happening. I will write this and we will capture ninjutsu. Of course, what was his come on, Anthony, what's the word I'm looking for? What was his motivation for writing this? There's a difference in motivation. The motivation here is probably cash, because Fujibayashi is more than likely half samurai. He's Musokunin. Probably, we don't know. We have no proof for that whatsoever. But we do know that the Igamono at the time were, you know, these half samurai. They had surnames, they could carry swords. But it was to stop sort of the Iga families getting annoyed, because remember, Oda Nobunaga had just kicked them all out of their land and said, right, my land, you're not samurai anymore. So then they were given a raise in status and they became Musokunin, or some, you know, back to samurai. So this guy, Fujibayashi, is writing to save ninjutsu, but he's also writing to probably make a little bit of cash from the local people who want to study under him. So there's a cash motivation. This man is Chikamatsu is not only a full-on samurai, he is absolutely employed at a decent koku, you know, he's got money coming in. He is employed under the Lord of Nagoya, you know, the Tokugawa family there. However, though, he does have to return to Owari, I think. The Lord dies, blah, but he's a fully retained samurai. And he runs a school. He runs a school already called Zenryu, or Ichi Zenryu, which teaches the people from Nagoya around there, you know, around Nagoya Castle. And he's a teacher. He absolutely teaches. He's got money, he's got a samurai income, he's got this. So he is purposely doing this just to record ninjutsu. But of course, they both totally match. But my question to you, and I want to start the debate on the Historical Ninjutsu and Samurai Warfare site. If you don't like this, go on Facebook and check out Historical Ninjutsu and Samurai Warfare. Who did it best? Forget about the motive. We both know he wanted a little bit of cash, but to save ninjutsu, that is clearly obvious. He wanted to save ninjutsu, without a doubt. Who did it best? Remember, the images in this one are from me. I actually did those. And the images in there are Fujibayashi. So, overall, who is best? And not just who, but why. I want you to describe why they are best. So enjoy. And if you've not read them, obviously go get them and go read them. And you can decide yourself who you think is the best person who recorded ninjutsu.